One of the things that I've never been completely sure of is why this area is so flat. We have this area essentially extending from the railroad causeway, including the canal site here, and the industrial sites to the north, and extending up to Burlington. And my thought is that essentially they're flat because the lake has eroded them into that present geography. Throughout Burlington proper and Winooski, the landforms there consists of a whole series of terraces. The highest terraces are up essentially at the elevation of the university, which is a little over 300 feet. And that essentially was the elevation of the Champlain Sea. And then the landscape essentially stair steps down to the level of the lake. And so right now we're on essentially the lowest tread. And I think that this is an erosional feature. In other words, that there were other sediments that were deposited here, and the lake sitting at this elevation for a while has essentially the waves working back and forth on it has essentially kind of eroded out this flat terrace here. An interesting thought about that, or one of the processes that may happen as this takes place, is that this may be a result of a big storm or several big storms. For instance, that transition from the Champlain Sea to the present elevation of Lake Champlain was a very gradual transition. The lake level, or excuse me, the Champlain Sea level wasn't dropping in a stepwise manner. It was falling very gradually. And yet we see these steps in the landscapes, where again there's a terrace, and then it steps down to another terrace, then another terrace, and another terrace. And so one of the ideas I've thought that, or one of the processes that might have produced this, was periodically, if you get a big hurricane or big storm coming, this generates some just once every 1,000-year set of storm waves, that may be the actual process which has produced the larger scale landforms here. And again, we don't see it most of the time because they're rare events. So I don't know that, but it's just it's an idea that I throw out there.